What's up, everybody? It's the man, aka Brother Man, here once again. I got that right this time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to need you to wake up! As I go along, I hope that the broadcasts are getting better, right? First thing I want you guys to do is to like, share, and subscribe. Look down at the bottom here. Hit the Cash App, right? $ Man's Media. Hit the PayPal. Let's donate some money, y'all. All the money that's being donated here and all the money that we get up off the show is to do a couple of things. Keep the show running, and let's take care of these boys. Hey, did y'all hear how easy that was? Let's take care of our little black boys. How about that? See how easy that was? Every last one of you guys can actually say that at the start of your show. Only take 2 seconds. But I'm not going to beat that dead horse because tonight we have something special. We are going to be talking about a woman's nature. Oh, yeah. The nature of a woman. See, a lot of you brothers out there going through this old red pill rage, got some sort of relationship issue, some sort of problem if you're living in America, i.e. the Western world. You got some sort of, you're going to have, if you don't already have, some sort of issue. Did y'all get my country voice? Some sort of issue. Some sort of issue with the fairer sex. Reason being, because you don't know the fairer sex. You hadn't been taught, hadn't been trained. You're not conditioned to be with the fairer sex. Listen, on this channel here, we want to get you to be a playboy. So we want you to get to know the fairer sex, to understand the fairer sex. That way you can enjoy the fairer sex. Because after all, the fairer sex is here for 2 things when it comes to a man. Entertainment and procreation. That's right, I said it. For all you ladies that's listening. You are here for us, made for us, designed from us to be here for us. So let's go down a couple of things here for a second. This is a good old Christian country. A good old Christian country. Well, there's a such thing called the Bible Belt, where the Bible thumpers are. We've been taught Christianity since the 1600s, 1700s, 1800s. That Bible been all up through your household. You done been all churchified, sanctified, baptized, filled with the precious gift of the Holy Ghost. But you don't even know the nature of the opposite sex, the fairer sex. Wow. America has been so dumbed down. The only thing that we know how to do is get our peckers hard and have at it. Hey, the internet's something cool, because you couldn't say that on the radio. That's how dumbed down we are. Now, I know. You're supposed to have already got your game from a lot of guys across the space. So this should actually go without saying. But for all of y'all who got some education, for all of y'all who got some half a brain or some good sense, right? Let's talk a little bit about this whole Bible thing, since that seems to be the foundation of learning about the opposite sex, or the fairer sex, this woman. If you live on planet Earth, this Earth operates off of a yin and yang, a push and pull. Cannot have one without the other. That's how it operates. There's a belief system. And things work according to what you believe. If you don't believe it, it won't work. If you don't believe it, you cannot achieve it. You will not achieve it. There's a such thing called will. And exercising your will is not free. So there is no concept of free will. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no free lunch. Despite the fact that all you public schoolers who've been on that free lunch program, there's no such thing as a free lunch. All right, let's get back to women. So in Genesis, somewhere around up in there, earlier chapters, when God put Adam to sleep, as a man, puts him to sleep. Now, first, Bible tell you he made Adam in his image and in his likeness. But then it says something weird. It said Adam and Eve, they were already there. The male and the female, they were there. And most people don't get that whole deal. They don't get that whole dichotomy. Because that's right. Eve had always been inside of Adam's body all the time. All the time. So when God put Adam to sleep, he took the woman out of him and formed and fashioned her. I'm going to say that again. He took the woman out of Adam. And just about everything that comes along with being a woman, he took it out. Left him with a small amount of estrogen. No progesterone. And left him what makes him a man, his testosterone. And gave her all the parts. Biologically, that makes her a woman. See, a lot of you guys, and I had this conversation with some people about this term, help meet. And when you look up the etymology of it, I'm gonna tell you, when you look up the etymology of this word, the word literally means a helper like himself. It's not himself, it's like him. Oh, y'all not feeling. I know a lot of y'all don't like to hang out, and I know a lot of y'all don't like to hear this, but it's good shit. so that she, like him, can help him meet the needs of God, which is to procreate and be fruitful and multiply. So when God took the bitch out the man, for lack of better terms, this is the language that I'm sure that y'all can understand. But when God took the bitch out of you, he put it over here, give her all the jiggly parts, and he made her for one other thing: entertainment. See, you gotta use some deductive reasoning, some deductive knowledge. You gotta use some deduction here. Because there's a higher purpose, there's a higher reason, there's a higher thinking. So when God took her out of you, it's you. Maybe y'all missing this already. So I'm going to back up a half a step. It's you. The woman is the man. The both of you together is one man. Oh, you ain't getting that. All right. I'm going to let that soak in. So that I'm not preaching to you, so that I'm just trying to get you to understand her nature. Her nature. So there should not be any misunderstanding about who she is, because she is you. So let me help you put this into some further context. She is the exact opposite of you. So we have this thing called truth. And we all, as men, we all want the truth. But everything about this woman is the exact opposite of you. Pick one. You can be the yang, she can be the yin. You can be the yin, she can be the yang. Pick one. You can be the white part, she can be the black part. You can be the black part, she can be the white part. Which means this: if you are the truth, then she's the lie. Oh. This is her nature. So she's going to lie. She's gonna be that's just her nature. You are not the lie. This is the reason why men make terrible liars. It's not to say that you can't lie, but we're not that good at it. Now, some guys practice it. Some guys actually study women so that they can know how to be great liars. Because that's one thing that's in their nature. So they're going to lie. The confusing part to you is that they tell the truth sometimes. But their nature tells them, first things first, lie. When you're confronted, lie. Show you something else. You're strong, they're weak. You have a penis, they got a vagina. It's the opposite. But you got to see beyond that in order to see them and their nature. Their nature is, let's go back to lying. Remember, as a man, I cannot tell a lie. But for the females, they're going to lie like it ain't no tomorrow. So why get upset about it? Why is it that when you're talking to a woman, she just got to know a lie is going to come out of that brain? It is. And she's lying, but she's here for your entertainment. So you should find her lying comical. You should actually find her lies funny. You come in the house one day, turn that key. Man, you got to find that shit funny. You know why? She said, I would never do that to you. I would never hurt you. I never sleep around on you. Yeah, right. That's in their nature. You hurt me. So now you all emotional and shit. You're all emotional. Nino, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. What's happening? Good Saturday evening, everyone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're just hollering about the nature of a female, man. Especially if a woman says, I will never cheat on you. That's the first thing she's going to do. So it's not a matter of if, but when. So when you hear that, you're on borrowed time, my friend. I'll never leave you. Yeah, her ass is going to be out the door tonight. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You know, it is what it is. So when it comes to women, understand that's just their nature. Just find that shit funny. Especially when they're I'm trying to be sincere. You are? You're trying to be sincere? Yes. What is it? Ask me no questions and I tell you no lies. What Nino, what do you got to say? It is even in the woman's nature to be supportive of each other, even if it is a lie. That is true. And they know that they're lying to each other. That's the funny part. See, that's the big thing. And yeah, we can talk about some good things that's in a woman's nature. And we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Because we're not going to do any male bashing, but what I want to do first is that I want to start out with the bad shit because you fellas seem to be having some difficulty. And you don't realize that the bad things that's in her nature is designed to get you to move in a certain space. It's in a female's nature to want. See, there's a difference between wanting something and desiring something. Women want everything. As a man, we typically don't want nothing. They want everything. Give me the moon. Give me the stars. What did he say? He said, example in the song. Late nights in my bed, I still hear Sherry crying, saying, please don't hit me. And automatically they think she's saying her man beat her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He said, please don't hit me. Panther, what's good? What's good, man? What's happening? What's going on? So, with that being said, a woman's nature her nature is to want. See, men desire. We desire women. It's amazing how we always have that attraction back to them. Oh, by the way, let's talk about that for a second. Men are typically unattractive. Typically, we are unattractive. I mean, really. Like, you know, from a female standpoint, from a female standpoint, you know, he's ugly. He's ugly. He's ugly. But damn. I mean, it is a funny looking dudes, man. It is some funny looking dudes out here. But I tell you what, they managed to get the most attractive female. Why? Because something about nature says, I understand the yin and yang. I understand the yin and yang. Nino says, no, no, no. The song talks about her mother beating her late nights because of her notifying her mother's boyfriend, paid more attention to the daughter. Yeah. You know, actually, I don't know that song. I don't know that song. Let me see. Is that the name of the song? Late Nights in My Head. I still hear Sherry crying. What's the name of that song, man? That'll be interesting. But check it out. So the deal is, there's a big controversy about it. Yeah. But the deal is that women, they have this, okay, cool, thanks. The women are attractive. That's their nature. Their nature is to be attractive. I'm going to say it again. A woman's nature is to attract things. All right. Let me explain to you, fellas. If a woman is attracting ain't shit niggas and she attracts you, that should tell you something about you. Rogish, what's up, man? Hey, Rogish. What do you like, man? Do you like Brother Man or do you like The Man? Which one do you like? Because this is Art Nostal's idea. Right? This is Art Nostal's idea. But check this out. So her job is to attract. And I really want to hear what you guys got to say because I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But if she's attracting ain't shit Negro, then yeah. Then yeah, you ain't shit. Her job is to attract. Now I'm thinking about this in terms of attraction. I'm thinking about like a magnet, right? So a magnet can attract all types of metals. No matter if it's nice and shiny metals, no matter if it's rusted metals, but it will still attract the metals. So maybe what I'm saying is not true, but the whole point is that her job is to attract things. This is how women go through a stage of attracting resources. That we call nesting. And that's nesting primarily happens between the ages of 25 to 40, 45. So they got a good 20 years of nesting. So with that, you got her job is to attract. This is her nature. This is what's in her. A man's nature is to give. See the yin and the yang. I'm going to put this one in y'all mind. Now, remember, at first, the man was made in God's image and in his likeness. This means that God, he attracts and he also gives. At the same time, he took these things and he put them into two parts. So, a man's job is to fix. A woman's job is to destroy. Woo. See, a lot of you dudes want to play chess, but you don't understand the pieces that's on the chessboard. You want to have women, but you don't understand their nature. How can you learn how to move your queen across the chessboard when you don't even understand the nature of the pieces that you're playing with? I got you, Nino. Thanks. So, with that being said, see, you think that this woman's that she's just here to help. No, she's the opposite. The thing is this is about getting her to move in a position that you need her to move into, but you can't because you don't understand her nature. She's going to be destructive. A lot of you dudes get mad when she around the house and she breaking shit. And I admit I used to do the same thing because I didn't understand how in the hell could this woman be causing me so much problem. All of them. It's in their nature to cause you problems. It's in their nature, for lack of better terms, to fuck up shit. That's their nature. It's your job to fix it. So if you don't have the time, the effort, energy, or money, don't have a woman. Because you're not yet ready to enjoy their nature. See, this is the reason why this is a man's channel. Fellas, you need to be able to enjoy the essence of this woman. So when she fuck up shit, it should be comical because it's goddamn it is entertaining. Because it's gonna happen like clockwork. But see, here's where you confuse that. You're confused because you're trying to get her to operate outside of her nature, which is for her to fix you things. In which she can fix some things, right? So I understand how it can be confusing. But her job is to destroy. That's what her job is. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you guys notice that supposedly in this whole story, Satan was supposed to be in the snake, right? And when Eve comes back to Adam, what you think she said? Oh, look, I got a friend. I brought back a friend with me. Satan understands the nature of a woman. Why? Because he's seen it all before. Gets it from God. Satan comes from God. So her nature is to be destructive. Your nature is to be strong. Her nature is to be weak. Rogan says, it's not in their nature to be chaotic. They've been made to behave in such a manner. Oh, man. Oh, man. So what you're trying to say is that that this is a perversion that we're in? Well, Rogish, I'm going to give you some pushback on that one. Hold on a second. No, a woman's true nature is to disrupt the harmony she claims to desire. But that Helios Biblios is a whole different story. Okay, so I'm going to give you some pushback on that. All right. So let's even say that her nature is to be in harmony. Right? Then why is it so easy for all of them to be destructive? See, they've been made to do something that's against their nature, which is to harmonize, which is to be in sync. The man wants to be in sync. The man wants to live an interdependent life. The woman always wants to break away from. That's the balance. That's the balance. See, we have a nature, they got a nature. We tell the truth, they tell lies. We answer questions, they dodge questions. See how that goes? That's just how it is. They're designed to only really have sex with one man. We're designed to have sex with multiple women. See how it works? See, but the confusion, and this is what I'm saying, Rogish, about the confusion. We're confused because there's a perversion that's going on out here, and people are being forced to do things against their nature. And so what you're seeing right now is a pushback, is a fight against women and their nature. See, it used to be women are like cats and men are like dogs. But then a woman wanted to adopt a bitch's nature, a female dog. They wanted to adopt that bitch's nature. But then what's something that comes along with that bitch's nature is order. See, female dogs, they still follow orders and do what they told. They're like, nah, we still gonna operate like these cats. Because a bitch comes along with accountability. We don't want to do that. So what they do is they go back to acting like cats. All the while wanting the status of a bitch. See, they just want to do what they want to do. So a man says system, order, structure. A woman says, nope, not doing none of that shit. And democracy is the catalyst that allows them to be free so that you can see exactly what their nature is. You know what you got to say? Now, there are some men who dodge questions and won't speak up. That is actually true. Because God did leave some of that bitch inside of you. He left it inside of you. You know, all last year, that's what's been happening in various spaces where I saw this before my eyes. And that is exactly true. Because it's still in men. God did not completely take all of the female out of you. He did not. It's still something, it's still some of that in there. Because she, in essence, is you. See, you can be two things in one. That's what God is. And you will not be able to return to being like God until you until you can become I wouldn't necessarily say in harmony with the woman, but within a full understanding of what the woman is. You will cease to be like God. Or I guess you can still be a part of God, but you'll be missing the larger component, which is the opposite. So if you want to be the yin, you're going to be missing out on the yang until you understand this woman and her nature. You know, say, now in that cat world, there's a male. That male cat is only dominant during sex. And later on, he go back to being a shady bitch. Goddamn right. He goes back to being a pussy all the same. You did? No accountability. Can't train him, can't teach him. In fact, he the one do all the goddamn crying and shit. You can hear him over there. My ex-wife had some cats. Had them damn things around the house. And that okay, so we had a girl cat, and the girl cats, they always brushed up against me and always came laid on me. And then she come in the house and the girl cat run off. She decided to go get a male cat. Oh man, that damn cat was acting like a bitch. I said, take that damn thing back to where you got it from. This motherfucker here, he ain't pleasant at all. Eating up all the food and shit and with all the goddamn attitude. Get that motherfucker out of my house. You did? All right. This nature. And see, everybody like to focus on the bad part about the nature of a woman. But you gotta find her nature comical. You gotta find it comical. He said, you're right. We can feel, but not in our Maxwell voice. But to feel is to know what a woman is like. You know what? It's not so much of the feeling. Because of how we're wired, you got to understand. You just have to understand. Now, because our testosterone could be so high to where guys a lot of times don't even have no empathy. They just like, you know, and the female estrogen could be, I guess, so high or, you know, at the appropriate levels, if you want to say that. She can just be so damn weak and so vulnerable. You see, men not vulnerable, women vulnerable. That's their nature. But see, a lot of these fucking women out here today, boy, woo! You see you see the masculinity. And the women don't care because they are willing to accept themselves. That's what they're saying. I want to be able to accept myself for who I am. A goddamn lie. You're a lie in and of yourself. Well, if I'm a lie, just let me be a lie. That's what they want to be. This is the reason why everything about them is a lie. The hair weave, the nails, the makeup, all of that stuff. It's a lie. I mean, yo, they don't want to tell themselves the truth about nothing. Bitch, you sick. How do you know you sick? You keep wearing socks all the goddamn time. You got cold feet. You got cold feet. You understand? You got cold feet. And if it sounds like I'm loud or something like that, let me know. Because I just turned my mic down. I see that it's peaking at certain times. So let me know. Because I'm trying to make sure that this microphone is adjusted properly. And I'm going to leave it alone. But nevertheless, yeah, you're around here, you got cold feet. He said, come on, girl, give me some. Yeah, but I'm not taking my socks off. Hey, yo, what's happening? Hey, if anybody want to pull up, you are always welcome. What do you say? Some men have very low T and high testosterone levels, high estrogen levels. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the upbringing of the foods. It is. It even shows the male body form today. It's hard to distinguish from a female. It is. You know, they got them. Hey, yo. It is hard. I see you, Chip. It is hard to
Yeah, it's your boy Triple BLACK, aka the #1 stunner, aka the boss, aka 3 black hearses, aka 3 black, 3 the hard way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, aka 3 pills, blue, black, and red bitch. You already fucking know what it is, man.
I'm in the blue, red, and black.
Bitch. Yeah.
Hey, what kind
blue,
of
red, and black? 3 pills,
what kind of pill is that?
It ain't purple pill. It ain't nothing, man. So if y'all niggas believe in that shit, man, y'all rainbow pill. That means y'all got y'all ass tooted. Ugh. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. What's going on, man?
Let's say, once you say Dino, say what in the hell?
You already fucking know what it is, man. Hey, what's happening?
Yes, sir. What's going on? Nino say, what an introduction. Man? Toya, what's happening? Hey, so we're talking about a female's nature, right? Now, anybody who shows up, I'm going to give you the floor, give you the opportunity to tell me what do you think the nature, not what they do. And we want to go to the essence of a woman, the nature, her sheer nature.
No, I mean,
now, if you want to pull up, if you want to come up and hold on a second, because I want to speak to everybody. If you want to come up and say the good things about a woman and the good things that's on her nature, cool, right? But I want you to give the good and the bad. See, I haven't talked about the good yet, but I want you to give the bad and the good. Fire away, bro. Got the flow.
My bad, man. I'm gonna switch mics. This mic's a little bit low. I need to fucking order me a Phantom Power. That's what it is. I got me a really good Zoom mic that picks up a little bit more. Can you hear me? How can you hear me on the mic? Can you hear me good?
Oh man, hey, you sound great, bro. Mm-hmm. Sound great. Yep.
I mean, this is the problem. You know how like in business, I took a lot of business courses, and I got an MBA. And one of the overarching terms is economy of scale. And there's always a point of diminishing return. Even though all these women are these things, but you know, there's always a point there where it becomes destructive, right? It doesn't make sense to women. It doesn't make sense to women. I'll give you an example, right? You would think like if a company gets a lot of customers, right? Everybody wants them. Everybody wants them, but they're inefficient. It gets to a point of what is called cannibalization, to where the business starts eating itself. And what's happening in modern society is a lot of women are eating themselves. They're you would think that they I mean, what do you say? Okay, let me ask you a question. If somebody is overabundant, would you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
An overabundance. It's a bad
overabundance.
Thing. Overabundance is a bad thing.
It's that's why, you know what? That's why I need to get you on a thing. It's called gluttony. It's really gluttony.
It's called gluttony. But I mean, even if you have an overabundance of something in society, right?
Right.
You know, I mean, even in the world, if nature overproduces something, then it's going to be bad.
Exactly. But I mean, okay. Let's just say, you have a woman, right? And their role in society supposed to be like their natural role. They're not even living up to it. They're living to.
Okay, you cut out, bro. So we don't have the last thing that you was actually saying. So maybe we got to fix that mic, bro. Maybe we got to fix that mic because you cut out. Triple Black, ladies and gentlemen. AKA all the damn things you just heard him say. All right. So while we're waiting for him to get back up, where was I? I think he'll be back. All right. Okay, yep, there he is, pulling back up here. All right, let's see what we got. Go ahead. Wally, what's happening?
I mean, I don't know what point you got, but the thing about it is they have an overabundance of shit that we don't give a fuck about. Like, that's what it is. And what the hell?
Okay, so what are those things? What are all those things? What are we talking about?
Like how much money they fucking make? I don't give a fuck about that shit. What does that shit have to do with me? That don't make you fucking sexy at all.
But what makes you think they have an overabundance of it?
Because the thing about it is they have all these government safeguards, right? They got all these government safeguards, and they got all these simps that are allowing them to live a certain lifestyle, and they equate that shit to success. To us, it's terrible. You look like a hoe. You're a hoe, basically. You got a whole bunch of niggas taking you out. You got a whole bunch of niggas giving you fucking money. You look like a hoe. I mean, I don't give a fuck about that shit. You can like fly around to Japan, 100 times. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Bitch, if you ain't taking care of my kids and sucking my dick properly or cooking for me properly and shit like that, I don't give a fuck about you. Like, I don't understand why these broads like if you have a whole collection of fucking men that are doing that shit, that just makes you look like a hoe. That's it. You're a hoe. I mean, men don't like hoes. There's dudes that will fuck hoes, but generally, do men like hoes? No, we don't. So, unless you got your nuts crossed, and you know what I'm saying? Unless you got titties, in the ass, get the fuck out of here, man. Am I wrong about this?
So, don't like hoes. My question is to you. Is it in a woman's nature to be a hoe or no?
No, absolutely. It is definitely in her nature to be a hoe unless there is some type of agency over her. And the thing about it is they want agency, but because you ever heard like Charlemagne says this shit all the time? If the truth is better than a lie, it's more interesting than a lie. Everybody would want the lie, right?
Okay,
right?
so I'm gonna push it back, right?
Push it back.
So, is it in a man's nature to be a hoe?
We can't really be hoes unless you have the.
No. I'm just saying, is it in a man's nature? Is it in a man's nature?
No.
To have sex with a lot of women, right?
Absolutely.
Now,
yeah, absolutely.
If women are the inverse and the opposite of us, then that would mean that it's in their nature not to be a hoe.
Exactly.
So what they're doing, so what we're witnessing is a perversion.
Perversion, absolutely, is a perversion.
Right. So then that would mean that it's not in a woman's nature to be a hoe.
Absolutely, it's not in the fucking in their goddamn nature. I mean, come on, man. I mean, it's very easy to understand. I mean, okay, all right. If they were meant to be hoes, why don't they let everybody that fuck with them? I mean, like, why don't they let everybody that fuck them that qualify for what their criteria is if they wouldn't discerning?
Okay,
a hoe is not discerning. A hoe is not discerning. They would let every single person that fits their boxes fuck, but they don't.
Okay.
Right.
Because it's only in their nature.
If you had a 6 foot tall dude, 6 foot dude that made 6 foot figure, but he was a fucking nerd, a lot of women wouldn't let him fuck, right or wrong?
Okay, you're gonna have to rewind that back because you blanked out a little bit there for me. Say that again.
No, what I'm saying is it's not in their nature to be hoes. Because if you were a hoe, you wouldn't give a fuck of who fucks you, right?
Right.
If they met the criteria, right? Right. But you can have a 6 foot nigga that makes 6 figures or $1 million, and she would not want to let him fuck, right?
Right.
Because his swag ain't up, right?
Because there's some sort of intangible that's missing.
Exactly. They're discerned by nature, right?
Uh-huh.
The same thing with a man. If she got big ass, big titties and shit like that, are we fucking? Our criteria.
More than likely. Yeah.
Exactly. We're not discerning. They are. So they are. I mean, the thing is like they're not hoe by choice. They're just hoe just to be hoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in society right now, when you leave a woman to her own devices, she's going to whatever path that is destructive. That's where she's going. You know why? Because she can. It doesn't fucking matter.
Right, because it's in their nature to be destructive. Make Daddy a sandwich. What's happening? We're talking about a woman's nature. You got if you got the bad, you got to give the good. You got the good, you got to give the bad, bro. Come on.
It's not us crying about, because I know there's a lot of simp Avengers that come up here. They want to like take us off course and talk about, oh, not all bad. No, it's in their nature to fuck shit up. That's what they want to do. I mean, the thing about
because it's our job to fix it.
Exactly.
Right.
They're going to fuck shit up.
Right. Their job is to fuck up. Our job is to fix. Right. But go ahead, make Daddy a sandwich. What you got, bro?
What's going on, man? I just came in. What we talking about?
We're talking about a woman's nature.
Okay.
The nature of a woman. Now, what I surmise, and I'll bring everybody up to speed. What I surmise is that the nature of a woman is everything that's opposite of us, because God took everything about us, everything about the man, the good and the bad, and he separated it.
It's a yin and a yang.
It's a yin and a yang. So we're truth tellers, they're liars. We're the truth, they are the lie. And I'm saying that we should just enjoy that, enjoy the opposite sex, enjoy their nature, right? And find it as entertainment. Nino says, I hate it when a hoe is very choosy. I hate it when a hoe is very choosy.
Because the thing about it is a choosy hoe that's in her fucking nature. Like I talked about this before.
Do you want to read the comment or do you want to let me get this out, bro?
I hate when a hoe is. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You read it.
Okay, I hate when a hoe is very choosy. Should a hoe be choosy? Is the question. Don't worry about what I look like, bitch, or what my life is like when all you want is some dick, coffee, Nino. No, that's word. That's word. That's word. Hey, but the thing about it is, okay. But no. Listen,
nuts.
I'm just saying there's certain for something so cunning, something so smart and so instinctive. They're some of the dumbest creatures ever. They're some of the dumbest creatures ever. I mean, it's almost like when I talk about the point of diminishing return. You know how you can be so smart that you're so dumb?
Well, okay, so then just take it like this then. Right. If the men are the intelligent creature, then obviously there has to be a non-intelligent one. But in order for her to be with us, it takes a level of non-intelligence.
Well, the females are intelligent. A lot of times, females are more intelligent and instinctive
in certain areas. That's not one of them. Yeah,
but they have deficiencies that are fatal. They can't make, like, for instance, I use this example all the time, and I work and I sell cell phones, right? And you can have a broad come to a cell phone place, and she knows what phone she wants to, and all of a sudden you'd be like, oh shit, it comes in 5 different colors, and that will fuck up her programming. She's like, oh, I got choices. Oh shit. And you know what? It's something inherently in her. She'll end up making the wrong choice, and she'll keep coming back and be like, oh, you know what? I didn't want the red one because it doesn't match my outfit, like blah blah blah. And they do that shit on purpose. They do that shit on purpose. They knowingly do that. It's like what is it? Plausible deniability. Now right. I get to come back to this fucking situation and just make it a train wreck when it didn't need to be a train wreck.
Nino says hoes don't deserve hugs.
No, I mean that was that's an example. And if you ever, okay, have you ever had that whole argument? I mean, that whole thing, and every man has been through this, that's been with a woman, and it's driving you fucking off the wall when she said, honey, I'm hungry. And then you do those fucking magical words of what do you want to eat? Then you know you're fucking, I mean, like, then you know your life is going to be fucked up for the next hour or so, or 2 hours, or maybe the next day. As soon as she says that shit, honey, I'm hungry, then you start asking her what she wants to fucking eat. I've left women at fucking restaurants before, bro. It was
say hi. How many women you left at the restaurant?
I've left a couple of them, but I remember this one. I remember this one incident, man, when we were coming from out of town, and she's like, "I'm hungry," right? So she's asking. I was like, "So what are you in the mood for?" and this is why I'm green as fuck. I'm green as fuck. And I didn't, no married men told me you do not want, you just shut the fuck up and don't get in this conversation. Act like you already ate and you're not hungry, right? So we're going through this whole list of fucking restaurants, and then oh shit, I want to go to Texas Roadhouse, right? So we finally get to this damn decision, right? We get in that motherfucker, right? And she's scrutinizing everything I'm eating. Not what she's eating, everything I'm eating. It's like, why do you want a chicken fried steak? That's so fattening. I was like, bitch, get you a fucking salad. This is what I fucking want. I was just like, I just couldn't take that shit anymore, and I fucking left. That shit was just, it's. But every dude that has been in that situation fucking knows what I'm talking about. Right or wrong. Am I capping, brother man? Have you
Oh,
ever
no, you're
had
not
this?
capping.
Make me a sandwich, bitch. Am I capping?
Hey, you just telling your truth, man. You know.
Every dude has went through this shit. They'll be like, I got a choice now. I'm gonna make your life a living hell.
Hmm.
There you go.
So Nino says, so now as far as intelligent, yes, and have skillfully in education in the education department proven that. But the man level of intelligence, she will not slip through the cracks.
Man, but the thing about it is when you go to college and shit like that, it's like fucking learning nursery rhymes. Babies can fucking learn nursery rhymes. Kids can learn nursery rhymes. They know nursery rhymes very easy. They can it's called recall and recognition. That's why they can be in college and do really good on that shit. You know, my fucking son has recall recognition. You know, if he hears some shit, that's why like when you get them on the ropes, where do they go to? Sign language, right?
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, how many? What is the variance of when you're critical of a woman of the different things that she's gonna say when you're critical of her? She gonna they basically gonna say the same thing, right?
Right.
You're insecure. It's the same interaction. Like they can't think themselves out of a fucking box because the thing about it is you got so many goddamn simps that are willing to tell them whatever the fuck they want to hear. They have a fucking script to get out of everything. Like with somebody like me, I'm very critical. I'm very like, no, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fucking fire, bitch. You can't go no fucking where. Fuck you talking about? Please explain this
Right.
shit. You know, I mean, why deal with me when she can go deal with a simp that's just gonna tell her what the fuck she wants to hear? Really?
So with that being said, all right, give me a second.
I'm just saying, is it like why? I mean, listen, you can go like for instance, if you catch a bitch cheating on you, right? I mean, personally, I've never done it before, but I've seen plenty of videos. What do they say? What's the same? I mean, what is their line of defense? It's very similar, right?
Right.
Or when
Yeah.
they get
Yeah.
caught. Okay, when a
they all
child.
pull
Okay,
from
all
the
right.
same joint.
Let's pull this back a little bit. When a child get caught doing something they're not supposed to do, what is usually their line of defense?
Well, they start crying or tearing up or kind
Exactly.
of. Yeah.
Or Johnny did it too.
Right.
They start snitching. Or no, you wasn't paying me no attention. Or you, I mean, like, no, we was not together. Bitch, we just had one no argument. What the fuck you mean we wasn't together? Come on,
Right.
man. Get
Now,
the fuck out of here, man.
Nino says, I can see what Trip is doing after she ordered up a big bill and says, no pussy denied. He walked out after paying for his own and left her. Now,
Nah, that's not true. No, I was just giving a no. This is a chick I was in a relationship with. I've done it a couple times. Though. You know? Nah, that's not true. You can't hang that shit on me. I mean, nah. I tell you
All
what,
right.
man. I got a policy I've had all like my whole life, man. I'm not taking no bitch out on a date unless I fuck. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Because the thing about it is, if you take a bitch out on a date, you're paying for somebody else's pussy.
Okay, I have a rule: don't date. So that way we don't even have that problem. Check this out, fellas.
Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Epa. Congratulations. There you go. Give your wife a kiss, man. Where the kiss at? Sheesh. That's go.
What do we think about that, fellas? What do we think about that?
Uh-oh. Let's go, mama. Wow. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Epa. Congratulations. There you go. Give your wife a kiss, man. Where the kiss at? Sheesh.
You see that? See that? Just like a female puts his hand out, accepts the ring, and then didn't want to even give up a kiss. I mean, what? What is the perversion? What is the perversion?
I mean, the thing, and Mr. Man, we had this conversation a couple times, even on my podcast and shit like that. But a lot of guys don't really realize, and that's where you get that whole red pill rage shit from, is they don't really realize that the chick that they end up marrying or get engaged to is not their. I mean, she's not your. I mean, you're not her first choice. You're not her first choice, and what a lot of guys come up to the realization is she pretended, and like a lot of dudes don't even fucking know, man. Like the high school sweetheart is still getting that pussy. The dude that she wanted to be with, dog. There's a lot of dudes sleeping right now that don't realize, dog. It takes one fucking phone call to where the nigga, I don't give a fuck where he's at. If he says, "Hey, you know what? I want you," that bitch is going to go. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. She's gonna be like, "Oh shit, my grandma, my step grandma died, and I gotta go to Chicago." It's come on, man. Listen, it's a cold, hard reality that you got to live with, and a lot of men doesn't understand that. No, I'm just saying, you got to understand.
No, I'm laughing at the comments. I'm laughing at the comments. Nino says, he says, girl, I proposed to him. He took too long. Perfect time and salute, man. Salute. What's happening?
No, I'm just saying. No, I mean, there's some cold, hard facts and realities that will never get uncovered because motherfuckers just don't know, and they don't want to know. You probably should know.
I mean, we kind of covered this one today a little bit on your show, bro. But look at this. Yeah. I mean, is this a tale? Is this a tale? Is this a lie?
No, this is that's the truth, man. It's absolute.
I mean, where's the lie? Where's the lie?
There's no lie in that. It's just it is what it is.
I mean, really, man or woman. It say dude look like a lady, or is this a lady that looks like a dude? Right? See, this is the problem. Now, if y'all don't see the need for the list, y'all minds is gone. Now y'all see why I said take the hair weave off, take the makeup off, take all that shit off, take them fake nails off. Let me see what you look like. Because if you snatch that wig off, you snatch that makeup off, you'll obviously see that it's a man. It's obvious. Look at them hands. So there's nothing that a voice changer can do. And see, and she's able to say, what is she able to say? I'm a woman.
You said what?
She's able to say in this day and age,
Hold on,
I'm
I'm
a
a
woman.
strong, independent woman. What you talking about?
Yeah, you know there ain't no babies coming up out of that.
What you talking? You just insecure. You insecure. How
You
you
know,
get
say
so
that she's a real woman.
insecure?
Nino, ain't no
How you
testosterone
so
gonna do that to
insecure?
them hands. Ain't no testosterone gonna do that to them hands. You
My
understand?
hands are soft. I'm feminine. Feminine and ratchet at the same damn time.
Ow!
There you go. There you go. So, make Daddy and Sammy's. Come on, man. Jump on in here, man.
I mean, the world is changing, man. That's all I got to say. We talked about this earlier too. And in different parts of the world, man, you know, a lot of people, you know, America is just you got a lot of folks calling it the Matrix. You know, a lot of fellas that travel, they got passports and stuff now. They say, hey man, you need to step outside the Matrix, man, and see, you know, what else, you know, is going on because we talk about women and black women, but a lot of the stuff a lot of the stuff that's happening is only really, you know, relevant here. You know what I mean? So a lot of people hear the podcast and they hear the talks, and a lot of people reference this woman or that woman or her, hey, black women, and then you got black women, you know, all the way in Brazil or something. Like, wait a minute, you know, well,
I
what are they
mean,
talking about? We're not like that.
let me ask you a question. What space can okay? We'll use black women. What space is a happy space that you could find like a group of, let's just say, more than 10 black women be at one time that's actually a happy fucking place? It's not even, I mean, if you went to a stripper locker room, that shit would be completely, even though those bitches are getting all a bunch of fucking money, it would be a shit zone, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
like,
would think so.
I mean, black women are not built for happiness. They're not. They're just not. They
No.
are built for chaos, dysfunction, and every other fuck shit that you can think about.
Whoa.
They are.
Yeah, that's a bold statement.
Okay. Who's the happiest black woman you know?
The happiest black woman that I know.
So what you're trying to say is that they're designed to be wealthy, successful, and miserable?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
I mean, no, you don't even have to think about the shit. The fact that you have to fucking think. What is the happiest black woman you know that's happy, joyful?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, happiness. I mean,
Ah,
you
come
can't
on,
really,
man.
you
You gotta
can't
be
really
faster
measure.
than that shit. No,
That's
Oprah.
somebody else's.
No,
That's somebody else's feelings. That you
I'm
can't even really
asking
measure
you.
that.
I'm just asking you, like, from the appearance wise.
Appearance
Like,
wise, man, I ain't
yes,
scroll on
happy.
Facebook, man. It look like every woman on my friends list is happy.
If they were happy, why the fuck are they on Facebook?
I don't know. Be honest. The world is changing, man.
That's what I'm just saying. Okay, man? Who, like, what black woman you know that is completely happy? That is like,
I think
just
you know, to be honest with you, I think that's just human nature, man. Honestly, I mean, people are happy, but humans as a whole, man, we ain't never satisfied. We can't be satisfied. That's
Okay.
in our DNA.
No, I'm just saying.
So in a
Don't
way,
you?
we ain't never happy, really.
No, I'm asking you personally.
Uh-huh.
What black woman do you know that is completely happy with her situation and just happy as fuck?
Well, none really. I don't think.
Don't you see one right there?
What's that?
Yeah, she's happy because she has Willie D. But you know what? And I've had debates with this shit. Like the thing about it is Dr. Moist Watkins is winning on that one. Like, as much as you guys don't want to hear it, he's winning on that one because he's making so much fucking money because of her. You know, like he is like the simp roadmap. The simp.
He's
roadmap.
happy, man. You think he's
Yes.
happy?
Yeah, he's happy. He's a simp roadmap. He's a simp roadmap. He was raised by a single mother, and he was a simp, and he's happy because he's getting all the broads that he knows. You know, and he knows how to play them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't really say as much as how easy it is to diss Morris Watkins. He's winning. He's fucking winning. He's fucking winning. Of
Ladies and
course
gentlemen, there is your strong black woman.
she's a bull. So she's turned into the buck. She's turned into the buck. I'm gonna
That's
squeeze that nut out of you.
that's your strong black woman right there.
She about to squeeze the nut out of you.
You see. So when you fellas say, "I want a strong black woman," there you go. Have at them.
You said,
Wait a minute, but what's
Triple Black got triggered Ricky Hood with
what's the issue with Boyce Watkins though? I want to hear it because I hear it from a lot of.
No, there's no issue. I mean, well, a lot of people are having an issue because obviously his wife is over the hill. He wasn't the first choice.
Right.
She's using him for a come up or whatever. But what I was just thinking, and I try to make the logic on a lot of other shows and shit like that. In particular, like Platinum, all them. Shout out to Platinum. I like what he's doing there. He got his weight up. What I'm just saying is, I think that because they were dissing him and Russell Wilson and all those type of people, which is fine. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to boss up and you're trying to get a brand and all this type of stuff, sometimes you gotta do things that are outside of the social norm. And him wiping up a three-time ex-woman with 3 kids and shit like that over the hill, it fits into his business plan pretty much. Even if she takes half the shit, he's already doubled up. So he's all the way up. You feel me? Which he's gonna eventually do the shit because he's not her first choice. He is not her first choice. She's gonna do it. But if you can double your net worth and you're a business person by choosing the wrong bitch, are you gonna do it or not?
So what you say? Since you saying he picked a bad choice, he had what was his options? Did he have how you know he didn't pick the best choice that he had available?
No, he picked the best. I agree with you, bro. He picked the best choice.
Yeah.
He picked the best choice for his business and his brand and all this type of shit. Absolutely. A fucking single mother of 3 kids.
So you're saying that was strategic?
Absolutely. I mean, if it wasn't strategic, he's a great business person.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he couldn't scripted it better. Like he married the people that are going to pay. They're going to be paying $10,000 over the next 10, 15 years, probably a year, for his courses that are fucking surface level. He's going to be a millionaire over and over and over again because of that choice.
Explain more detail, like how does that benefit? So it benefits him and his business, but how? I'm trying to see like specific.
I mean, it fits the narrative of these broads being fucking divorced at 42, 43, 44, and
still having hope.
So it's one of those. Thank you for helping us prove our point, and thank you for helping us feel better about us being over the hill.
Exactly.
Without, thank you. Right.
Thank you.
We now have hope.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys to check this out. Is
that bomb cherries?
Let me know. Let me know if you could. Let me know if you guys can hear this, because then if you can, I'll try to fix the sound.
Is that bomb cherries? Is that pasta $40 right there? Was that the pastor?
I mean, are y'all seeing this shit?
What is she shaking?
Was that the pastor? $40. Was that pastor?
So was that pastor $40?
Yeah, they had the $40.
What the hell is she shaking?
Her limbs.
Only on the Men's Media Network would you see shit like this. Look at this. I mean, she is literally shaking her, I don't know, whatever skin that is, I guess, on 2 deformed feet.
It's crazy, man.
This is crazy.
You stopped it. Go ahead.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
It's crazy, man.
I mean, what is she tooting up?
It's the norm of black women.
What is she tooting up? I don't know. Is she black? I don't know. Is she black, or is this just the nature of women?
I think it's the nature of women.
Look at this. Oh, I know what she's shaking. She's shaking the shorts.
She's shaking her short flaps.
She's shaking her short flaps. Look, and this Negro is still pay $40 for that. Oh. See, brothers, y'all got to understand something. That she is supposed to be paying you. That's $1,000 and don't tell nobody.
A lot of people ask why shit like this exists. And there's a saying, man, that energy flows where attention goes.
And that's a gem for y'all. Energy flows where attention goes.
But the
They're
thing
gonna
about
keep
it
doing
is,
it because
man,
they got the attention of a lot of people. You wonder why they do this and they do that, and they got the fake hair and the fake nails, and they twerking here and there, and they got bonnets on. Energy flows where attention goes.
man, goddamn, the cow turds fucking beat the Eagles that bad. Holy shit.
What was the score?
51-25. They must have fucking had to beat the brakes off for playoff ranking. Why the hell did they beat them so bad with the starters? Oh, they want to give Dak the franchise record. That's what it is.
All right, so we want to be clear. That was not past the $40 in the video.
That was passing.
That was not past the $40 in the video. All right.
That was
That was
past the
$40.
collection plate.
past the collection plate.
Yeah,
That was $40.
I know
that
that's
was
your
$40,
homeboy,
but it
man.
wasn't past the $40.
It was past the collection plate. God, no, fuck with you, man. I know that's your homeboy, man. I was just taking shots.
I know you're taking shots, but no, I just wanted to be clear that that's not him. All right, let's see.
No, I mean, the thing about it is female nature is very, very, very. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. I mean, okay. I had this one girl that I was messing with, right? That we just reconnected, and one of the things I told about, and she used to push back about this shit, right? And this is every fucking female, no matter what the fucking they tell you, they will never ever leave a situation unless they already got one in place. Like you are a complete idiot if you believe that shit. Like whoever she's with was there a long time ago. And they always push back on that shit. Like, they always push back on that shit. What do you guys think about that shit? Would a female ever leave a relationship or a situation without having another one in place?
Well, I mean, first of all, let's take a look at this real quick, and then I want to answer your question. Because a lot of them do have backup plans.
They all
look
have
at this
backup
right here, right? See, and this is what's being pressed on. This is what's being pressed on the fellas, right? This right here is what's being pressed on the fellas. You literally got to be able to squat 600 pounds to pick up that 300-pound woman. And it's in these females' nature to want to lie to you, to say, it's cool for me to be 300 pounds and that you should be able to lift the whole damn planet. Who the hell do you think we is? The Atlas man?
World's strongest man.
This nigga forearms it look like Popeye.
No, this
you see what I'm saying?
This is late night World's Strongest Man competition, like on ESPN.
I mean, they either want us to accept this or this. You see this shit? So it's either this or this.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
This is the lie.
That's like politics right there, man.
I would love to ask.
What you said is like politics, huh?
I would love to ask a woman a question. Kind of like, would they accept, like, let's just say a man decided that they wanted to get a BBL.
And I'm like this. No thanks.
I'm just saying,
I'm good.
If a man wanted to get it, let's just say if a man want to get a BBL, is there any way any woman in America would accept dating a heterosexual dude with a fucking BBL? Huh?
Said it. Okay. So you're talking about for those who don't know, are you saying a Brazilian butt lift? Is that what you're saying?
A Brazilian butt lift. Like the man was like, oh, you know what? I just want a fatter ass and a flatter stomach and all this type of shit. Do you think there's any way that a woman would accept a man with a fucking BBL?
Well, I wouldn't think so.
Right. But when those bitches like decided like they want to fucking start like, you know, taking steroids and all this stuff, like, you know, having strong jaw lines and shit like that, they expect men to accept that shit, right?
Yeah.
Why won't they accept a dude with a BBL
Well,
that looks like them?
so let's talk about nature for a second. Right? Is it in their nature to be accepting or unaccepting?
Unaccepted.
And is it in our nature just to be accepting? Or is that how we've been conditioned to be?
That's a good question, bro. You got me stumped on that. I don't know if we're conditioned for that. Well, damn. If I'm gonna hold up, if the interaction is gonna get me some pussy out of it, will I be accepting? Probably. For me to wife her, no. There's certain things that are just unacceptable. But for me to fuck, yeah.
Well, talk. What'd you say? Take it off the screen. You hurt my eye.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, what are you willing? I mean, men are not willing.
Hey, well, hey, WTP, I'll give it back to you. Damn, boy.
Let me ask you a question.
This is crazy.
What are like complete red flags are you willing to accept for a woman?
All right, in terms of
anything.
Well, I already know that women are gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
So everything about them is going to be a lie.
I mean, but
I can expect everything.
I mean, is there anything that you are willing as a man to accept? Any red flags that you're willing to accept?
Here's one. Are y'all actually seeing this shit?
I mean, but I mean, I would fuck her. I would definitely fuck her. I fucked the dog shit out of her a couple times. But it's just, I mean, there's no way that lady right there would not be problematic. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking
the
way.
list is undefeated.
I mean, is there any fucking way other than fucking locking that bitch down in prison or some shit like that for her to not be problematic? In that instance, you still be fucking officers and correctional officers. She still be fucking the inmates or whatever.
Is she wearing drawers?
She's wearing tidy whities. Trip.
Oh, that's an outfit now. That's a new style?
That is a style.
Oh.
For girls to come outside with boy underwears on.
What year is that?
Tidy whities.
She's a
That's
hoe.
2022?
Definitely a hoe. No, she's just a hoe. I mean, that's just the whole costume. The whole costume. I mean,
That's the
is
deal.
let me ask you a question. If you had $1 million and they asked you to bet whether or not she's going to be problematic in a relationship, meaning thotting up, cheating, and doing girls trips and all this type of shit, and then what would you bet on?
I mean, what do you mean? What would I bet that she will do?
Even if you were like, even if you were Yo Gotti or Moneybagg Yo, do you think there's any way that she would not be problematic, cheating or fucking around or doing all kinds of shit like this brought right?
Well, I mean, so that all comes along with the conversation. That all comes along with the conversation because what comes out of her mouth.
A bet. If you had $1 million a bet that she could stay like just loyal, would you bet on her?
Well, that will come with a conversation. Because see, they'll tell on themselves. First thing that come out of their mouth. I'm loyal. So why should I date you? I'm loyal. Yeah, well, that's the yeah.
But
you're gonna be fucking the first thing smoking. The first cock that's gonna be around you that's gonna get a hard on, that's what you're gonna be jumping on.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna let any dude jump up and down that pussy. That's the first thing. That's the first lie. That's your nature. That's when I hear that shit. I just can't help but to start laughing. So that comes along with the conversation.
Let me ask you a question. So if you had $1 million and you've seen that bitch right there, right? Let's just say you had one conversation with her. Would you bet the $1 million that bitch can stay loyal? Let's just say for 5 years.
Well, there it is again, because some women can stay loyal for 5 years. Some women they just they just avoid
her.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any you think there is? I would not bet that shit. I would bet against it. For $1 million, I would say that there's no way this what we see on the screen, it will be
what we see on the screen right here. You don't think she can do it, huh?
Hell no. Hell fucking no. Hell no.
She comes outside, Dolce and Gabbana. Yo, I mean,
no Instagram.
Where?
Get the fuck out of here.
Where, yo? Where and what world? Oh yeah, that's me and my Dolce and Gabbana. I look good. Let me see what Nino says. It says the front part of the underwear was made like that for a reason. It was. That's crazy.
So you have enough game. So you have enough game to where you think that you could get this type of a ratchet loyal.
Okay, here's what I am saying. I'm saying to you that there are various types of females. All right. Some of them, they pussy are hotter than others. Some of them, they just miss the attention.
With her, do you think
this is what I'm saying? I don't know her.
That bitch has. Look at her. She's in a.
Listen. You're trying to listen. You're judging a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
At that point, right? So with that being said, you would probably think that she's fuckable.
I would definitely hit it, but I'm just saying there's no
until she comes along and says, "Well, I have cancer and shit like that," so ain't nobody gonna be fucking this pussy.
I know, but I mean, but this type of thought right here.
That's what I'm saying.
She's a thought.
So that comes along with the conversation.
Yeah, I know, but she is a grade A, 100% design.
No, what I would say is that wrong. What I would say is that she's a woman who.
She's a design. Yes.
Here's what I'm telling you, Trip. Here's what I'm telling you. Here's the reason why I would say it's 110% wrong. You're 110% wrong. Is because to me, the way I view it, is that this is a woman who has severe daddy issues.
She is a thizzite.
She didn't get attention. She didn't get the attention that she needed when she was a baby from her father. So she didn't get that love. That's why she's doing that.
I don't know, but she's a thizzite though.
Now, is she a hoe? I don't know.
Probably. Come on.
I mean, she has on a whole outfit.
She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
What you think, made Daddy Sandwich?
I mean, let me see what kind of drawers she got on. Are those? Is that like somebody's brand, or I'm trying to get her the benefit of the doubt.
Hoe. She's a hoe. There's no way
Hold
around
on,
it.
hold on, Trip. Hold on, Trip. Let him hop in there.
What was that? Dolce and Gabbana?
Dolce & Gabbana. Those
Dolce
are
and
tidy
Gabbana.
whities.
Okay, so if it was like her girlfriend brand or a homeboy brand, and she was, modeling. I don't know. I can't really.
What like Fruit of the Loom?
No, like your own brand. Like you come up with your own brand. Like,
okay.
like
right.
drawers.
So
You know
she
what
was
I'm saying?
modeling. Right. No, this is an
Private
outfit.
label.
He said, she said, so what is the problem with her wearing men's boxers?
So
She
she's
said,
a
"No problem
hoe."
it is."
Yeah, I don't-
Someone
I don't-
sexually harass her.
She's
I don't
a
think
hoe.
Dolce and Gabbana paid for that.
Yeah, she's a hoe. I mean, that right
This would be
there
an
is
indecent exposure charge for us. Now, if you was
No, I'm
in
just
Chick,
saying,
and
I
it was
mean,
in Texas,
but
They
you don't
were-
think that,
Erica Badu her ass.
I mean, is there any way
What
that
that's
she's
for?
not
How to say
a,
she's musty.
no, I mean, is there any, if you were a betting man that,
Hey, Pastor,
Yeah,
I can
you
agree
would-
with that one.
okay,
That pussy
okay.
is musty up in there.
if you're a betting man, would you bet that she wasn't a harlot?
Now, my motherfucking ass tried to stay off the panel from this. I'm just saying, I got these same fucking draws.
Oh, you do?
No,
Yes,
no,
I do.
hold on. And before you rudely interrupted us, I'm asking the goddamn panel. Shout out to you, Coffee. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, honey. But
Okay.
Is there any way that she is not a harlot?
I don't
Trip is under the impression
Oh,
she's 110% hoe.
Now look, y'all got to understand the subliminals that she's sitting off with this style. I'm a fashion designer. The goddamn
Okay.
skirt is on her neck. The skirt was supposed to be down on her waist where you can't see.
Oh, that's a skirt?
So all this shit is backwards. It's straight
I
up
thought-
back. So you
I
can
thought
take
she-
fashion and make it any kind of way. So what she's doing, she's being funny. This skirt is supposed to be down on her waist and over her ass. So she made the
Okay.
skirt out of a shawl and made it universal. This style is called upcycling. Upcycle a style where you wear
But is
something.
Is she not a harlot?
Are you saying that she's not a harlot? That we just misunderstood her? Is that your argument? Is she?
Well, I can't say, man. I don't know. I don't know if she's a prostitute or not.
I think she is. I personally think that she's 100% harlot. How about you, Mr. Man?
Okay. All right. That's a whole outfit.
She turned it.
That is definitely a whole outfit.
She turned it into
Okay.
an outfit.
Make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Is she a harlot or not?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, look at the background. She is at a hotel. So she made the white
What
people
is
out
that?
there.
Is she a harlot or not? I mean, you guys say, Mr. Man, you don't
Could
think
be.
she's a
She
harlot.
probably have
You
to
think she's
say,
regular?
told her girlfriend, say, hey, look, take this
I'm
picture.
the only guy on the panel that thinks she's a harlot. I understand it. Okay. All right, I got you.
Well, this
Well,
is
if
this
she
is
is, she's not a very good one.
this is a whole behavior, but I don't know if she's being funny. But this is something that a girl would do to put on her back page.
Yeah.
If they still got that, I don't know.
They still got Backpage?
because
No,
so I think
I was
MySpace, I think MySpace is
I'm
still
ask,
here.
I'm asking for a friend. Is there still back?
They still got Backpage.
Y'all niggas telling on y'all stuff.
I'm asking for a friend. Is there still Backpage?
Y'all know all about this shit. Y'all know about Craigslist, all this shit. Don't play.
But yeah, so I mean, but I'm telling you, this chick here is problematic. Damn, so she's problematic. And guys will see her and be like, damn, look at that fat ass.
No, not only is she problematic, this goes to show you that how women can take our clothes and do all kind of shit with them. You see, they've even taken that, taken the band that go the waistband and made a bra out of it as well. This is called upcycling. They have to include.
Wait. You said she did what now?
You see the band that's on the Dolce & Gabbana for the underwear? The bottom part, they took one and made that, cut the underwear and made it out of a bra.
Ah.
See? We did this in school, in fashion school. It's called upcycling. But it was only supposed to be for comfort, not for her to wear it out like this. And she was supposed to take the part where your dick come out at. She's supposed to took that and upcycled it, split it in two, and then made it a woman's pair of underwear. But instead, she still, you know, it's our shit.
Right.
And that dress above her. She turned into a shawl.
To a shawl, right?
Yeah. Now
so you can't see the back part.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why the back part is
and
draped
it
all
covers
the way
up
down.
her breast, right?
Hold up, man.
Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, man, no, you've been in fashion school, man. I wish I would have did that shit a long time ago, man.
Yeah, but I do men's wear. I don't do women wear, but I did have to pass women's wear to get the degree. Now I don't do women's wear at all. Now I could make everything she got on right there, but they got enough shit for them already. But
okay. You know what, man? Let me give you some game a little bit. You know, because I've been in the podcasting world for a long time, and I know there's gonna be niggas that be listening from the clouds and shit like that. And I'll give you an example. Fresh and Fit them, right? Fresh and Fit them. They understand the game when it comes to algorithms and all that type of shit, man. Some of you dumb niggas don't understand that shit. You guys have to have merch. Instead of niggas super chatting you every fucking day with money, you need to get them to buy you products.
Okay, now wait a minute. When you say you dumb niggas, who you talking about?
Well, no. Let's not try to figure out. He's not talking about anybody on this panel.
Oh, okay.
All right, he's just not. All right. So.
You know, you guys got. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have like people sending them $10, and you know, why not buy some merch? If you have enough people, instead of buying merch, I mean, instead of super chatting, you buy merch. You're building an algorithm. So you got niggas that are doing live streams 365. When you buy, when you get an algorithm off of YouTube, that's like Shopify and all this type of shit like that. I mean, it's like incredible income coming. Amazon. Like, why are like some niggas are so resistant to that type of talk?
Well, let's keep it on the topic. Okay, we can make that for a topic for another day. Right?
Look, since he already asked us, since he asked it, man, let's just answer it really quick and then get back.
All right, just go ahead.
Chick with the woman nature, and this is relevant to the topic as well because her nature is to do fuck shit like this. But to answer Tripp's question, a lot of these brothers, they probably have heard about it. They probably want to, but don't know how to do it. You see, and their minds is only on that super chat and the Cash App. That's all.
But I'm just saying, like somebody like you, they could have been building up your algorithm. You know what I'm saying? You're a fashion designer.
Yeah, but you got to realize my channel is. The man can explain to you what my channel is. I don't know if you subscribe to.
But I'm just saying, is as a fashion
Yeah,
designer, it's very easy
and
to
say,
make
and here,
fashionable shit that people can be buying.
Oh yeah, that's all coming. But my channel was never meant for that. Not even for subscribers. It's a
I'm not even talking about your channel. I'm just talking about like you get
what I do.
Chat, like what you do.
Yeah, but that's in a different department. I have a business. I don't never put that on here. But I will.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking super chat the man. Well, go ahead and super chat the man, but the super chat the man, but go ahead the coffee. What's the name? I mean, but the man should have an affiliate deal with you to where when motherfuckers go to his chat and buy your shit, he's getting a cut. So he's gonna want to promote you.
No, the man gonna be doing his own shit because my shit gonna speak for itself because of who I am. I'm the owner of California Capital Fashion Week. Trust me, I got it under control.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is he should have some type of affiliate deal with you.
I wouldn't mix apples with oranges.
So, all right, so I don't think he understands what he's basically saying is that in order for me to market your product, market your whatever, i.e., putting it on my YouTube or whatever the case may be in terms of merch, so that it can be sold, you should think about having an affiliate deal with people, and it's not just me; it's with a lot of other people.
I know
to sell your products.
Like they sell A game. I get it. Different people got the same thing.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
okay,
there you go.
I get it. Okay.
All right.
Now
so,
you these posters, man. God damn.
I mean, so the future. The future. Sophia got that arch too. I'll blow the gigabyte out of her back.
But you guys remember? Hey, you remember Bevel, right? Early in the day, Bevel. They don't even go on podcasts no more. You remember Bevel, right? You guys don't remember?
No, Trip. I'm not that old, Trip.
Okay.
No,
Bevel was the shaving product.
Yeah. Bevel, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
early
now
podcast,
I remember what Bevel is.
Yeah. Early podcast, like the one dude that died. I mean, but Loudspeaker Network, they used to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Bevel is in Target now. Bevel is in like Walmart.
You're sure right, and it's pretty big. It's a big name, but I think it's like a Target. A Target. Is it like a Target? No. Is it a Target line? It's considered a Target line.
No, they have. It might be a Target line now, but anyway, that guy's paid. I mean, he's a.
You know what? Not to get off topic, but Triple, you pretty smart. I'm gonna have to have you on my live stream. But
look, the man has an MBA.
I know he do. I know he do. I have an MFA.
He's degreed up,
and I have an MFA.
Okay, so when you have guys who are degreed up, yeah, we can talk about this other little stuff, right? We can talk about women's nature and all this other stuff, but there's a lot of business to be done.
Yeah,
right?
I want to do business with all of you. I really do, but you see what Triple is talking about? That's what I wanted. I want to do a whole showcase on business when I do my live shows. It'll be coming up probably between the middle or the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do is that I want to ask y'all some questions then.
Okay, go ahead.
Do y'all think that they are putting the nature of the female inside of these robots?
Yes. But they're making them more submissive.
No, I just explained to them there are robotic already.
Yeah, but they're making them more tailoring to the man's life. I mean, Sifu is a prime example of that.
I mean, the thing about it is, okay, I'll give you an example. What is the equivalent of Alexa? The male.
What is the in terms of Alexa? In terms of what?
I'll wait.
What is the equivalent in terms of Alexa?
Yes.
Siri.
Siri.
Right, Siri is still a woman. They don't have a male bot like that.
Yes, they do. You can change them if you got Apple.
Oh, okay.
Who changed them?
Well, the person would have to change it.
Who do you think made the complaint? Because some men.
I work for a bank. We got a app called Erica.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I heard of Erica too.
Yeah.
Let me find out you work for Navy Federal.
No, what I'm saying is no. I mean, but the thing about it is like most women are not that app. They're not Erica. They're not Alexa. They're completely different. They're Bonkeisha. Like if you know what, somebody was smart, they would make an app for Bonkeisha, because a lot of white men would probably buy that shit. You're like, oh shit, I can have an argumentative black woman to argue with on.
Ricky Hood said, okay, Google.
Okay, Google.
What's up?
So the deal is that you guys honestly think that they're putting the female nature, or do you think that they're just like maybe sexualizing these bots or something like that so that men can have an alternative instead of having babies?
I mean, the thing about it is you got to realize these cunning individuals that are really operating the world. You know what I'm saying? These cunning individuals are women. They're women. Like people like me and you, we put back against them. That's why they respect us. They don't fucking respect a lot of other motherfuckers, man, that be pandering and all this type of shit.
Well, look, let me take it further. Okay. Now there's everything. Oh my God, man.
Oh no, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into the nature of the female.
Okay, let me tell you about
what we damn sure gonna get into it.
They put everything that right there is ridiculous, but I think that they put the nature of the female in everything. I mean, in all kind of marketing, and they're pretty smart about doing it. Because look at Hooters. It's all started with Hooters to me. Then you had the black woman with the voice that was had the voice of AT&T. They thought that she was white for many years. They never said that she was black, and she was
because, because most black women are terrible. They're just like terrible people. they're horrible.
Terrible. Look at this shit here. Is you not looking at your screen?
Yes, I'm looking at this game.
So what color is this lady?
She is white.
But he's figuring that, hey, I might as well have her because I ain't gonna have no problems with her.
Are you serious? Are you serious? I don't know if that man made it out that pool.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, no, hold on. But if she was black, I mean, after he drowned, not after he drowned, but if you made him out of there, like, if she started complaining, if he started complaining, like, I think the white woman would be much more empathetic to him.
Look, check this out.
Oh my God.
Look. Now let me tell you something about that sister.
No,
the previous sister that we seen out on the beach. Let me tell you something.
It was a big sister.
She was nice enough not to get in the water with that brother. Now, don't just tear all black women down now. Because this
But
brother here, it's more likely than not that he did not make it out that pool.
Okay. Who's more likely to be empathetic? The big broad white chick or the big broad black chick?
Ah, come on.
I'm asking. Like, I mean, he's getting crushed either way. Like, I mean, who do you think that's going to be more pleasant to deal with?
As the sister say, no, I'm not getting my weave wet.
Okay, so let's answer this.
Him being weak and like not being able to hold her. I mean, which is more of a pleasant conversation after you nearly drowned? The big white broad or the sister?
The big white broad, but only on a friendship level, but not no goddamn going out there. Not no, hey baby, I love you for life because you saved my life. No.
I'm asking the man, which is a more pleasant conversation, the big Becky or versus the Bonkisha?
I mean, that's before or after we get this blunt smoked.
No.
Like right afterward. Have you been crushed?
That's before or after we smoke this beat. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm just saying, who's going to be apologizing and who's going to be blaming you for everything?
Hey,
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, the white woman might be apologetic. Yeah.
but look though,
Might be.
There's any way that Big Bone Keisha is going to be like taking any accountability for her big ass just crushing you?
Well, I don't think that after you get this beat smoked with her, I don't think that you're gonna be getting an apology.
No, I'm just saying,
What
what do you think? I mean,
have been in that pool.
Okay.
You know what, man? You know what? I've watched a lot of like paternity court.
What do you think? Because they never apologize on that. You know, after blaming like a dude for a baby.
oh, he's so right. He's right about that. She's like, she still be mad at him after he found out that he's not the father. She's still mad at this nigga for what?
Still be mad at him.
What do you think? Like black women are like completely empathetic or will apologize for as a whole?
If she's finally caught up in her shit, that's when she will be more empathetic, when she has to accept responsibility for going to jail, for being a unfit mother, or if she been in a situation where the boyfriend got killed over something because she did something stupid. That's when she's empathetic. Otherwise, she would not care.
Are you serious? You think something like this is fucking empathetic?
Boy, you
Do I
crazy.
see this shit?
But look, though, you didn't answer Ricky Hood question. Well,
does it say?
comment said bots are 21st century blow up dolls.
Yeah, they are. They're
I mean,
coming.
no, you had a point. So that's the only. So somebody has to die before they can be empathetic about.
Because they couldn't escape that one. They couldn't escape that one.
No. I think that you guys are missing the nature of the female.
I mean,
It's not in her. It's
Female, but they would do it.
You're saying
it's not in the nature of a female to be empathetic. That's a man thing.
Okay.
A man has to logically put himself in the position of another man.
He was listing the things that they would actually be empathetic or contrite or even apologize for. I mean, it was
Women cannot be by nature, they cannot be empathetic. By nature.
So, I mean, what I'm saying is, what he's saying is that usually when they're like on their deathbed, this is when the shit that can be like, I'm sorry for getting little Johnny killed.
Same thing as how white people do.
She's not sorry.
She's not.
She's not sorry. She's a goddamn lie. Her nature is to lie to you.
So there's no way that you're saying like women in general will ever feel empathetic or feel any type of like remorse or guilt or anything.
So are we just
No,
speaking specifically on black women or white women?
no, just
No, we're speaking
women
on
in
white
general.
Okay, now let me tell you, when I was driving, well, of course I still do it sometimes. When I drive ride share, it's always been a motherfucking woman to throw up in my car. It's always been a white woman. And it was a white woman that did the shit. And when she did it, she could not be empathetic or whatever you want to call it. She couldn't sympathize with the fact that I couldn't make no more motherfucking money for that night because she was too fucking drunk. She was a nurse.
Right.
And she was falling on her face. And her friend was like, "Oh, I'm an ENT specialist." I said, "Well, then get the bitch up." She threw all on the back seat and everything and fell on her face when she got out the car. I was not going to touch her. So her friend somebody out of the house had to come and get her. Now, come to find out, she ended up. Come on, Ricky.
Ricky nuts.
Come to find out, she was not sympathetic or empathetic that night, but the bitch woke up and was very empathetic when she found out she had a $450 bill that she had to pay.
Oh yeah.
But she did say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make myself look like a fool." You know, white girls like that. They don't want you to see them like that, but still they do the same thing. They do everything that, you know, any other woman do.
Okay, so the thing is that you can program a female. You can program her. I mean, people are programmable, right?
Because of this space, even with men are programmed, even in the goddamn space.
I mean, you know what?
But their nature will be what their nature is going to be.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, let me ask you a question. When's the last time you
breaking up?
You had a black woman. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you heard a black woman be empathetic, contrite, or just completely apologize for some fuck shit that she did?
Plenty of times I've run into them, but I didn't believe them.
How long ago? How long ago?
Every time she did it, it was like a 2-3 year span, and I don't talk to her for 2 or 3 years. Now I stopped talking to her forever. So I really came to the conclusion that, you know, it's not sincere.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that the disdain that black women have for black men in general is causing them to do this? Because most other races have women that are empathetic, that are contrite on different things. You know, even if Becky sucked like 100 dicks, she will say that she's sorry for it. But if a black woman sucks one dick outside of anything, she will never, like, she'll be like, I'm just saying, if you ask a black woman, she sucked 100 dicks and she got caught, she would be like, "Oh, you know," she would just start barking like a dog. Like,
well, it's done in many different. It's done in many, man, crazy fuck. It's done.
She's like, "Oh, I meant to suck those dicks." Blah blah blah.
But you know what, though, it happens, but with different type of women, you know.
But there, I mean, but the thing about it is there's certain type of women that that black men have to deal with. You got the Nicki Minaj, you got the fucking Cardi B, you got the Meg Thee Stallion, and mostly that's the fucking what you got to deal with. The city girls.
But that nature.
He do not like the city girls. He always
like the city girls. I mean, even if they're lawyers and shit like that, they still twerking on tables, bro.
Well, listen, it takes a hell of a man to deal with them type women, and I think that they have not come until they're
all like this, dog.
Yeah, I know that, but
because it's their nature.
Even in the church, they're hoes. do men like hoes? I mean that's something that everybody's trying to put on men. Do we like hoes? Man,
Listen,
you got
if you understand women and you think that they are whole, this is what you give them. You give them their whole bag. You send them along their way with their Doritos, their ham sandwich,
And an Uber.
their tea, some weed, a blunt, and $40.
Why everything got to be $40? Why
Because
can't
that's the price. Because that's the price of pussy these days. You know.
Definitely. It's definitely.
Wait a minute, hold up. Okay, so in other words, after you get through fucking, she said, just lay it up there on the lay it up there on the.
No. This is what I mean. I mean, you guys got to find this shit entertaining, man. If you don't find being with women entertaining, then you won't be able to really have a relationship with the fairer sex. This is fun because this shit right here, this is funny as hell. This is me all day. All day. Come up in the house. What you'll find? A big box of Doritos on the top of the refrigerator.
For the kids?
No, for the hoes.
For the homeboy, I mean for the nigga that he fucking.
No, for me. Hey, this is going your travel pack. This is your to-go. Okay, this is your to-go bag.
It is in women nature to have a doggy bag even at a goddamn buffet. So yeah, you did pretty right to do this one.
You dig what I'm saying? I mean, they will turn the big ass bag. Why? Because this is their nature.
Well, that
This
tea,
is right.
I don't think the tea is feasible. You know,
I mean, you give it's a half and half.
Kool-Aid,
What is it called?
if it's
Arnold Palmer.
it need to be all the way ratchet. Fucking Kool-Aid pack.
Man,
Not no goddamn tea.
I hit a broad today. That bitch gave me some peanut butter.
You know what I mean?
She's like, I don't want to throw it away. I mean, she's like, she on accident. She's like, I want to throw it away. I was like, what? She gave me some peanut fucking butter. At least
You
she
know,
gave me
it's. I mean, you leave her a little note on the bag. You say thanks for your time, and give her a send off package.
that bitch gave me some peanut
Okay.
butter.
Yeah. And that's how you go ahead and that's how you take care of that. But see, you fellas, you're too busy. You're too busy being wrapped up in the nuances of who she is. If you just know that she's gonna be that she's a goddamn liar from the jump, then you got to know she's gonna lie about how many dicks she had.
Bro,
You're gonna know about that.
I told a female the other day, man. I was like, man, like that bitch is getting mad at me for like, she's like, oh, I told you this a whole bunch of times. Shit. I'm like, man, you know what?
That's
I
crazy.
I hate to bring it to you. I do not listen to like my father told me this a long time ago, man. That's why you gotta have father. Never ever listen to what a fucking female does or says. Just listen.
No, you gotta pay attention to what she do. Gotta pay attention to what she do.
She like whatever. I mean, they are born liars. Even your mama, your auntie,
Right. Well, that's the look. It's not the fact that they're born liars. It's just
their default.
that's just how they are.
They lie about everything. Everything. It doesn't fucking
Because
matter. They wake up lying.
Well, this is how they think. Right? Black man got the whole world on his shoulders. Trying to give it to her. And she says, you must have left the moon and the stars at that other bitch house.
Now that's fine.
Bro.
You dig what I'm saying? This is what we're up against, man.
bro. A bitch can be fucking her ex. In her mind, she's not fucking a new dick. So she's doing nothing wrong. Put that in your blunt and smoke.
They know.
Well, you know, in Vegas,
Put that in your blunt and smoke. Like, she could be fucking her ex because it's not a new. I mean, okay, she could be fucking a dude with a condom and think that right there is not a new dick because it has a condom on it. Put that on your blunt and smoke.
Okay, so I want to hear what Ricky Hood got to say. Ricky, go ahead and jump in it, man.
You know something? I'm just enjoying myself listening. But but I just got a few questions. I got your whole bag. Have you have you shopped around and did some pricing on your whole bag for you to know exactly what to put in it?
Well, you know, you get what they.
No. And I got one more question too. This pussy that's supposed to don't know what dick she got in her damn vagina. Are you saying that every pussy that you put your dick in with a rubber, if you've already had her as an old girlfriend, that all of a sudden this is all of a sudden a new girlfriend now? I'm just kind of curious. I'm good now. Go ahead.
He's about to pander. Yeah, he definitely is.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You go ahead. If you don't know what the hell to say, you go ahead and insult me. But go ahead. Insult me first and then figure out what the hell you have to say.
No. It's not insulting. It just I don't think that's an insult. I don't think that's an insult. I think it's an observation.
You just go ahead and finish what you have to say.
I think it's an observation.
And then figure out what the hell you have to say.
Okay. All right. So you're okay with the
Okay. So hold on. Real quick. Ricky, wait. No. Stop before I have to mute you. Stop before I have to mute you. Ricky, can you turn your mic down some? You're overly loud. Appreciate it, bro. All right, go ahead.
So you're okay with this happens quite a lot, where you have like these broads that have kids, right? And all of a sudden they meet some new dude. They still got a baby daddy or whatever, right? The baby daddy's still digging them guts, coming over, whatever. But because he's the baby daddy, he doesn't fucking count. So her interactions with him don't fucking count. Are you okay, Ricky Hood, with that not counting?
Okay, I can answer that right now.
Yeah.
My way of thinking about this is this. It's her own goddamn business what she do, and his. Now, if the man that she got in her life don't know, guess what? That's still her goddamn business.
There you guys go. There you go. You see me? The conditioning. So you can be paying all the motherfucking bills, doing all this type of shit. This nigga still fucking anytime he want to your wife, and you're okay with it. It's none of your business, right?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm going to answer that. Yes, the fuck I am okay with it. You know why? Because if it's her goddamn business and she don't want her husband to know what the hell she doing, guess what? The man don't know what the hell his wife doing. You should be paying attention.
Oh, Ricky. Ouch.
Now, does that mean I agree with it or I like it? No. But it's fucking what it is.
Okay.
But it's her, but you're trying to say it's her business.
I getting tired on this.
I guess it ain't no business like her business.
For a second, go ahead.
No, I mean, hey, you know what? Hey, this is what it is, man. You got these niggas with their nuts crossed. This is what it is.
Well, my nuts ain't fucking crossed. My nuts know what the hell it is. I shoot sperm.
So you mean to tell me you okay with a bitch?
And I like sperm.
You're paying all her bills and she's still fucking her ex, and it's none of your goddamn business.
Because if she's not mine, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
This nigga playing dumb now. You heard what I said, right, Mr. Man?
No, I don't think you're listening to him.
Huh?
I don't think you're listening to what he said.
What he said? What did he say?
Don't repeat it. Don't repeat it. Ricky. Please don't.
Because I'm pretty sure he don't have no problem with repeating it either.
Let him figure the shit out on his own.
Hey, you got to survey the flow. You dig what I'm saying?
I'm just laughing at this shit. Go ahead.
You got to survey the flow, bro. You really do.
Next subject.
Yeah. Y'all niggas.
You know.
Hot cross buns, 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot cross buns.
Oh no, Nino.
Brother man, you never answer how you price your whole bag.
Okay, so it's what's up on discount at Walmart.
So you know many of those salespersons at Walmart that you've
it's,
what in the fuck are y'all niggas talking about, man?
Look, okay, so how you price that bag? I would think
we're talking about the bag. You know?
Everything great value. Everything great value, including the goddamn sandwich bags that you package the shit up in.
So Nino, they even know that you can get a blow and go for $40.
That's a blow and go walk in hairdo.
No, Nino.
This
is how you know what the price is these days.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a Brazilian blowout for a woman's hairdo.
Yeah, but
how do you know that? Where that goddamn information come from? You researched it, or you went out there and you actually bought it to find out?
Ricky Hood, you know, I'm a licensed barber.
Now we do a little bit of figuring, you know, and we got to calculate inflation for the time.
In other words, you're making this shit up. Okay, I get it now. I understand.
Hey, what in America ain't made up?
Y'all niggas. Man, y'all niggas.
Exactly.
Let me not fuck up y'all panel. I'm gonna stay quiet. Okay. All right.
Oh no. We good, Ricky. Everything's A-okay.
Hey, everybody got to be able to. We all men up here. We got to be able to talk.
You gotta hold your own.
Look at Make Daddy a Sandwich. He always quiet. He just listening in. He don't agree with us all the time.
Yeah, I'm just here. But back to what I said again. I think energy flows, where attention goes. And that whole package, right there. That's part of the problem that men complaining about. I think a lot of the men add to the problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't try to discourage certain behaviors. We actually promote it and don't even know it, and then complain about it later. They take it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so explain about the whole
where the hell did Doritos come from? What that whole packet? God damn. Doritos.
Oh, the bag is great value. Okay, so
this is a great value package.
Cheap ass whole bag.
Hey, there you go. You thanking her for her time. Look, this is being nice. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm talking about. It's in a man's nature. This is a gentleman's package.
Okay, now
this is a great send-off for a woman.
How the hell you didn't call it a gentleman's package? God,
this is a gentleman's package. This is a great send-off. This is a great send-off for a woman. You call her Uber, you give her a nice package, and you send her on her way.
Doritos, what's a Lipton tea?
Yeah,
I love it.
A blunt, a nickel bag, and $40. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Oh Lord, I ain't got nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. If she take it and walk away with it, so be it. She's stupid as shit.
Hey. This is what I'm saying, fellas. Y'all, listen, it's in her nature. It's not in her nature to be a hoe. So don't treat her like a hoe. Treat her respectable. Send her off with a nice meal.
Wait a minute.
Blunt or whatever.
This is supposed to be one show. Is Triple Black on another show too?
No, I don't think he's on.
I heard somebody else.
I think it's probably on the phone or something like that.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go ahead and mute him up. All right, go ahead, fire away.
Yeah, but Triple Black also asked a question about I think he said something about could do we like hoes? Now, me, I don't like hoes. I'm not into hoes. But if you're a freak, that's different. See, there's a big difference between you being a hoe and a motherfucking freak. Because you got some niggas out here that would just stick their dick in anything out here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so remember we're talking about the nature, and it's the yin and the yang. So if men are designed to have sex with multiple women, then that means that women are not. So the only reason why women are hoes and the reason why we don't like them is because it's a perversion. By nature, women are not hoes.
No, you're exactly right, man. They're not hoes. I mean, like the outliers are on Instagram right now, like hoeing and doing all this type of shit. This is not the normal behavior of women.
Okay, so do you think Sukihana was hoeing because she was doing what she was doing on Twitter, but with her guy? So do you think she's still a hoe?
Yeah, absolutely, she's a hoe.
Sukihana would tell you she's a hoe.
You know what? He don't like. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Sukihana will tell you she's a hoe. She said that in the beginning when she came out, when she wanted her stardom. When she did that little interview for Cardi B or whoever she did it for, she came out and said, you know, she a hoe. She one of the biggest hoes that, you know, you could put on. She said that all the time in her video.
Guess what? And her mama was her manager.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but that's par for the course, though. A lot of women are being raised like that to be hoes.
But that's
are y'all confusing being a hoe with being an entertainer?
No, ain't no man. You know what, man? You know what? I swear to God, if we were in the same room, man, I would punch you right in your motherfucking grill, bro.
Why? Okay, Trip.
I took karate.
Wait. Not this show. Hold on a second. Not this show. Hey, Trip. Hold on, bro. Hold on. This show, this area.
Fuck that nigga, man. No, I'll punch his ass.
All right, gotta put you on timeout. This show, this area is for sophisticated.
He just don't want to hear what Ricky.
Give me a second.
Hey, I don't mind. Hey, I can stay quiet and listen to him.
Give me a second. I got the floor. This show, this panel is for sophisticated men. We do not insult each other.
Is that the one that got the college education?
Hey, when I mute, just hold it until I say go. This show, this panel, we are not disrespectful. This is for sophisticated, distinguished men who can have a conversation respectably, without insulting, without the fighting, without all the bullshit. This is not what we do. We can come here, laugh, joke, and play about the world. We have enough as it is. So keep it at that, or else, you can find somewhere else to go. All right? But this is not that. It's the rule. Fire away, fellas. Let's go. We're going to get Trip back up here.
I still want to say, you can't tell the difference between an entertainer and a hoe.
Man, I don't give a fuck, man. Hey, Mr. Man.
And at the same time, if you got a damn graduate degree, don't you know you ain't got enough education for that?
Man, I mean, hoe ass nigga.
Apparently not.
Nigga, you straight up hoe nigga, man. I'll slap the
fuck
out of you.
Gotta kick you. All right. Obviously didn't get it.
But what was it so triggering that Ricky had asked that he upset about?
Nah,
he just don't he don't want Ricky Hood to say that.
Well, it's I guess it's getting late in the evening.
He done took
some people may have one too many. All right.
Like I said, I can stay back and listen to the bullshit.
No, you good, Ricky.
Well, it's
don't
just not that.
I don't think he mean it. I don't think he mean it.
Well, it's just that,
some man saying I'm gonna punch him in my goddamn chest. I think he meant it.
Well, there's nobody. There's nobody that's gonna.
If a person say they're gonna say some do some shit, I take it for what they were. But they ain't got no goddamn. I don't know what they got.
Crazy.
All right. That's not this panel. So let's move it on.
Yeah, but listen, what I'm saying is they both are professional men. Triple Black is well educated. I think that he does this when he drink.
Well, he must be educated.
I mean, some guys may have one too many. I mean, hell, what is it? It's the weekend, right?
Yeah.
So people are doing what they're doing. You know, don't have to work tomorrow, whatever. And so
But
when guys get like that,
question, what's the difference between? I can't tell the difference between an entertainer and a hoe. That's all I said.
Well, Rick, he's not here to answer the question. So put it on the panel.
So I'm putting it on the panel. Can y'all tell the difference between an entertainer and a hoe? Hell, Beyonce, she damn entertains, but she performs like a hoe. But she not but a goddamn entertainer.
Well, I'll say this. Let's take it a step further. An entertainer to me would be just what it is when you don't let it be the where you don't let your job, whatever you do, affect your regular life. Because you got some entertainers that are porn stars and they go straight home to their husbands. You know, he go straight home to his wife or whatever he's into, you know, and you got to be able to deal with that, you know. So
and that's a rare instance where you got 2 in 1. They're entertainers and they're hoes.
Okay. Well, I think that this is what men are looking for these days. This is what they're looking for. Right? To bow down and worship.
What happened here?
I ain't gonna lie. Is that a good thing? Is that what you're looking for real?
Well, I'm just is this the nature of the woman?
No.
Is this in her nature?
No.
Back it up,
bro. Back it up. This is the question to the panel.
No, I think she's just sick. I don't think she's trying to worship this goddamn man. No way. I don't think that. This picture, I have no idea what the context is.
Well, just take it for what it is. All right, she's bowing down. She's kissing his feet.
And I'm also seeing a surgical mask in his hand. It could be COVID, could be medical. Don't know.
Okay, well, maybe because another lady just bowed down to a man to say, hey, look, I want to marry you. You know, things are changing. You know, right now, some women, even in this space, they are telling women, hey, look, you should. Why didn't you go after that man that when he gave you his attention? You know, well, now it's getting so bad now to where women are getting on one knee because they're feeling, well, you know, other women will shame other women, say, well, you know, you're never supposed to go run after a man. But guess what? She says, well, girl, I ain't getting no younger. It's taking him too long to propose to me. But then again, we go into a problem where the marriage was forced, you know. But then again, she figured that if she never asked, they never would have gotten married. So do you marry because you want to, or do you marry because she's racing and rushing you to?
Now, it sounds to me like you're saying that for the first time, not really for the first time, but you're saying that the woman is taking the lead and saying, will you marry me? Or taking the lead in, are we having a relationship? That's what you're saying?
You see that a lot often these days, yeah.
Now, coming from the Muslim background, now I already know that in Islam, the Prophet was asked to be married by his wife. Khadijah proposed to the Prophet. And so in Islam, a woman taking charge in a relationship It's not unusual.
Good point, Ricky.
Okay. So let's keep this in mind. What I talked about earlier. The man in the Bible, God took everything that was opposite or everything opposite nature of this man, and he brought it out of him, made this woman. That's what he did. So the woman is the exact opposite. So the woman always has to yield to where she comes from. Just like we have to yield to where we come from. So the woman taking the lead is a perversion. Because it's impossible.
It's not impossible because it happens all the time. So it's not impossible.
That means that the man has to submit. And so in a world in which our natures are supposed to line up, the inverse is happening, which makes it impossible. It's impossible for her to lead the man.
Well, I don't think that what Ricky Hood was saying, because she knows, like Asada, Asada that be on the panels. She be over on the Art and Star, she be over to Roger, all them. She probably have bowed down just like this to her husband, but she knows that this man still take the lead. So I think we can't get so caught up in, she's bowing down and saying, "Hey, would you marry me? I want to be the man."
Let's even say that this is worship.
Okay.
If her nature is a lie, because our nature is the truth. So if her nature is the lie, right? Is this a lie? Is she really worshiping?
Shit, at first I thought she was down there doing something else. I ain't gonna lie. I looked at it very closely.
I thought she was throwing up. I think she still looks sick.
Now we haven't asked Make Daddy a Sandwich what he think about it.
Man, look like, I don't know, because the guy's picking her up. Yeah, I see the COVID mask and all that stuff.
And he do look concerned.
Yeah, is he a celebrity or athlete or?
I mean, I don't know.
King of Zamunda.
Okay, what it says is that this is a video of Sierra Leone soccer star's wife wishing him farewell. So
okay, cool.
I guess he's taking off and she doesn't want him to leave or something. I don't know.
Something. I think it's a cultural thing. I think it's an African culture thing that we might not truly understand. It might be something tribal.
Yeah, it could be.
Probably a culture thing.
But I'm saying this: you don't see that a lot in America. That's why we have this, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he might have gave her that. That's why she bowing down on her.
But you know what, though? I put it this way. I see that kind of bag a lot because there's a lot of homeless people out here. Now, some people are happy with them little packets like that. So I know some bitches that'll probably give you, well, I ain't gonna say I know them, but I've seen them. They give you a piece of pussy just for a chicken box. You got all kind of prostitutes out there, not only women, but you got men too that will take that bag.
Neo, when you're hungry, you do a lot of shit. That's just it.
So now, after spending the night with this, do she get a bag? Do she get a to-go bag?
I don't know.
No, I think her diabetes might not be good for the Doritos.
Do she get a bag? Does this get a bag?
Lizzo.
Some men who think that's gorgeous. So I would give her. I would not give her. I don't know. I give her a bag.
Divas.
I give her a bag.
It is a community. See, whether we as
Oh, come on.
hold up, man. Whether we as men want to accept it or not, it is a community out there that go for that type woman. I've seen them right on TV shows that we feed them. Say, hey, you know,
and it's always some damn skinny dude that love him. So yeah.
I mean, listen, I want to tell you something. When people don't have enough money, they sometimes sacrifice health for money. Okay. They sometimes sacrifice health for money. So they're so busy chasing money that they're not really concerned about their health. But at some point, once you have the money, your health is supposed to now add up.
Okay, that could go two ways. He could be healthy himself, and he, for the sake of him getting with her, it could lead into unhealthy acts simply because she got the money and she's taking what they call them, and she's making him a hobosexual. Remember, we talked about it. So
what the hell is that? You have to explain that. What the fuck is that?
But he got to pull it up from the document.
Well, I mean, just go ahead and just kind of go ahead and give it to him real quick about a hobosexual. I mean, it kind of explains it. If a guy doesn't really have a lot of money, but he has good sex.
That just sounds like a gigolo to me, like a male hoe.
Well, gigolos have money,
and men can just be a hoe as a woman, right?
Yeah, but the whole thing is that this guy, he don't have any place to live, so forth and so on.
Well, just like some of these women, what's the difference?
Well, the difference. Okay, so here's the difference. Women are designed to attract. That's that.
I'm not trying to say get what fucking design. I'm talking about the social status. What's the difference?
Well, that's nature, and nature socially women are designed to attract.
Social status ain't got nothing to do with nature.
It does. It has everything to do with it.
Because, like you was saying, a hobosexual does what? He sells sex to do what? To get a goddamn sandwich.
Okay, and a place to live, and a place to live.
Got a name with a sandwich, so
it's a place. It's a place to live.
But you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, he using his body to do what? To generate income. No more than these damn prostitutes out there who happen to be female. It's no different. Okay. It's just the male version of the same guy.
Well, the deal is that a hobosexual, his whole thing is to live off the woman, live with the woman.
Well, sometimes live off of her until he get up and then leave.
Right, until they get up. Yeah. Right.
And then just basically sell his body to every person, and when I say person, male or female, that can pay his bills. It don't matter whether
not that can pay his bills. He lives with that person. So that person, you see where we're going with this? So he don't have his own place. He lives with that person.
In other words, he's just a damn slut.
Well,
in other words, he's just a parasite living on something.
Until he can get on his feet.
And that's a good thing because he's a man.
Well, it's not whether it's good or bad. You ask for the definition.
Okay, but what I'm saying, since every woman is a hoe, what is he? Since he's living off of these?
No, women? Every woman is not a hoe. Every woman is a liar.
God damn it! That just as bad.
A man can't be a hoe.
I'm not denying.
A man cannot be a hoe or a slut.
Well, what is he then?
A slut maker.
You trying to say that some men out there that's actually selling their bodies on the street are not sluts?
I said a man, not a lady boy.
As far as I know,
those are talking terms in the manosphere as well. The man, we never looked up lady boy. Now we need to get that definition as well.
tell us what's the lady boy.
Are they different? Are they different from gay? I don't understand that.
Come on, make me a sandwich. We need to hear what you're talking about.
A lady boy is, you know, that's one of those, you know, dudes that look like a woman, try to be a woman, and you know, they prostitute themselves to whoever, or they dress up like women.
I'm talking about like a regular dude.
No, what I thought you was talking about was men who really just market themselves to women, you know, as a prostitute, like a gigolo, you know, because they just deal with women. But as they deal with women, they're dealing with women only on a financial level. That's what I thought you were saying.
That's what I thought he was saying too. But I'm glad he brought that up because, you know, we know what they do. They blend in with the regular women on the street that's prostitutes. But nobody ever mentioned about the men who are just regular men, straight up niggas on the street. That, you know, you never know when you get on drugs, you do anything for money. You know, and
they're not gay. They prostitute themselves only to women. But at the same time, they're no different from the female prostitutes.
But the thing is, when money wins out every time, money will make a man forget his sex when he's on drugs. So he probably would do that. Trust me, you'll never know what a man will do on the streets when he hanging out downtown, because they got him in every city, no matter where you go. People pick them up. You got old MILFs, women, white women to pick them up. You got old white men to pick them up. You know, them niggas will do anything for that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about drag queens, because when you said the lady boys, I didn't think drag queens. I was thinking about the gigolos, men,
a dude that got a sugar mama,
right? Who just prostitute themselves only to women, but they really are just really despicable damn people. But at the same time, they doing no different from the prostitutes. They're just trying to make a living.
Yeah, that's true too. But then again, I also look at people who strip. You got even male strippers. If they strip, guess what? You know, they do things, but they do it in a high price. They like more of a high price hoe type dude. You know, same thing with it. So men can be hoes. Now back to the nature of the woman, they just only doing what they see that women do. You know what I'm saying? They see what women do, so they say, okay, well, shit, if she making money, I can too. The same way, whether it's porn, whether it's somebody on the streets, downtown, you know, doing shit they ain't got no business doing.
It's supply and demand. She's got the supply and they got the demand. So that's just it. That's always been that way for what?
I met a white woman that told me, she said, could you whore me out to some of your friends? I said, no, I'm not doing that. That's a trap.
Well, so women are attractive.
You want to let this woman looking for a pimp?
She got chose, man. Wanted you to
damn. You could have made some money. We could have made some money with her.
Well, see, there you go. Because women by nature are attractive, right? And she's trying to make some money. That's the way that they attract money, by using their sexuality, because that's what's attractive.
That's also how the pimp attracts money too, by using a woman's sexuality. Because the pimp gets what 70%.
Well, no. The pimp is just there. The pimp is just there really for protection and some guidance. She's gonna do what she's gonna do regardless.
Yeah, but back in the day, the way Ricky Hood is talking, it used to be like that, but now it's turned into a different kind of enterprise.
Now, I mean, it's the same thing, but now it's just on OnlyFans.
Yeah, but you also got pimps who, but they do their pimping over cross seas. You know, they do it to
yeah. You better not do it in America.
Or they do it online. They do it online. They do it online.
Okay, so the man, let me ask you something. So do you remember this guy who was this dude that was running an enterprise? He had all these babies by these different women. He was pimping all of them, And then he even started to bring the boys in too. That they was out, doing different things for money as well too. And if they late to a meeting, he would whip them with a whip.
Oh no, I don't know anything about that.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
have
know
to
anything
show
about
it to you. Oh, it ain't no joke. And the dudes are calling him sir. I'm sorry, sir, for being late. Now,
Oh, wow.
it went on no funny shit, but he was their money manager, like you said. He was just managing the money. That's all he was.
Well, because
For the guys, that's all he was, a money manager.
Well, I mean, because pimp really it's an acronym. It stands for put it in my pocket.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or payment in my pocket. That's what it means. All right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's almost a 3-hour mark, right?
Okay.
We can go ahead and kill the stream. I really appreciate you guys coming up. Any parting shots? Any last words? Anything somebody want to say before we go ahead and get out of here?
Yeah, I'm sorry for bringing y'all thing to a close. I had to learn how to just stand in line and keep my mouth shut and disagree with all y'all bullshit. I am so sorry.
No, Ricky, you good. It probably would have went longer if Trip was still here, but it's all good. I mean, hey,
That's why I'm saying I think I cut it short because I made him mad. I'm sorry.
well, it's one of those things. On Monday, we're going to have Movie Monday where we're going to do a movie review. All right.
Do the color purple again, please. Do the color purple.
Yeah. I tell you what, we'll fire out the gate with the color purple from the man's perspective.
Yeah.
We'll fire off with that, right? On Monday, and
and also there's a movie called The Perfect Guy. I think y'all should watch that shit.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll come up with a movie list, right? We'll come up with a movie list, and we'll have to see because everybody doesn't see everything, right? So, like the Ozarks, right? I think the Ozarks is one of those.
I didn't know nothing about it until you told me.
Right. So a lot of people don't watch a lot of different things. So, I'm pretty sure by now everybody. Make Daddy Sammy, have you seen Color Purple?
Of course, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, look, I just want to say, I'm always here to support, and I think we're learning to respect each other, and that's just the whole point. Every string don't have to be a fight. We don't all have to agree with each other. I like even the way Make Daddy a Sandwich. He don't agree with everybody. He got his own mind. And I think that's what we all need to come to grips with, because even though the topic is about woman nature, every man on this panel may have a different view on what woman nature is. I don't think even today it's no right way, but if we want to go into history of biblically or any of that, that's and I think Ricky Hood can explain that better because he's a theologian person. About different things, and I know as well, but I also look into the future of how things are. It may not be what we want it to be, but this is where we are right now. And that's just it. Like Make Daddy a Sandwich said, things are changing a whole lot. I mean, do we want it? Can we prevent it from slipping away from how ancient it used to be? Can we do nothing about that? That's my question.
All right. Anyone else? Any parting shots? Anyone else got something to say before we get out of here?
I thought you was going to respond to that question.
I mean, it's for the panel. It's for the panel before we go.
Okay.
See, before we get out of here, I'm gonna have my parting shot before we get out of here. So I'm gonna answer the questions how I see fit. So that way we don't stay here all night.
Oh, okay. All right, then. I'm out.
All right,
Anybody
fellas.
Make Daddy a sandwich.
Hey, what I gotta say about a woman's nature, I mean, it's one of the best kept secrets that that a lot of people know about, and they weaponize it, they use it. You know, it's secure. It's different in different cultures and traditions, but a woman's nature, man. Like they got a saying, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. They can't figure. A lot of people still can't figure them out. So I mean, that's one of those things where I think psychology is a big thing too. Like we was talking about it the other day. Family courts know a woman's nature, and they use it as a psychological warfare against the breakdown of the family. But that's a whole nother discussion, man. So I mean, we'll be here all night trying to figure out a woman's nature and the mystery of how she thinks and moves and acts and stuff like that. So, and why she do what she do.
Yeah, I gotta add something to that. Can you hear me?
Fire away, Rick.
Yeah, like hell has no fury like a woman scorned.
Mm-hmm.
So one part of a woman's nature is a woman will get her damn. She will get the back. She will get her payback. She will get a payback. But at the same time, that same woman can be the most loving woman and mother that you'll ever know. So I think the nature of a woman is perplexed, it is confusing, it is paradoxical, and it's wonderful. And that's what I have to say.
All right. Fellas, thanks for coming out. I like this photo. You see a gentleman. I'm gonna kind of breeze it in down here. You see a man. He's confident. He got 4 beautiful women on his arm. 4 beautiful ladies. He's the truth. This is yin and yang. And they're having a good time in who they are. Whether or not we're able to get back to this we may not be able to. But I tell you what, we can become mighty close. The deal is that we have to be able to tell ourselves the truth about what it is that we're dealing with. A woman's nature is perplexed. It can be confusing at times. But the simplest way, straight line, and to straight line you, everything that you are, she's not. Again, everything that you are. So the key to understanding women is to understand yourself. And then understand that she's the opposite. And it's okay to be the opposite. Because the opposite is going to attract and it's going to come together and it's going to mesh perfectly. Hey, I want to thank everybody that came out on my panel. I want to thank the chat. Make Daddy a Sandwich, Trip, Nino, Ricky Hood, thank you guys for coming out. My man Pastor $40. I seen you over there in the chat. Hey, thank you guys. Rogus for showing up. Toya for showing up. Wally, everybody, thank you guys for showing up and supporting the channel. Understand something. Women are going to be women. So you might as well have the time of your life with them. And you got one life to live. Life is short. Enjoy it. Hey, thank y'all again, and I'm gone.